Welcome to Grow with Vibrant Rainbow Gardens, your go to space for growing, thriving seasonal gardens right here in the wild and wonderful Houston climate. I am Vandana, organic gardener, a permaculture enthusiast, and a garden coach with over 15 years of hands in the soil experience. Whether you're starting with a pot of herbs or a backyard full of weeds, you're in the right place. Each week, I will share practical tips, real life stories, and trusted strategies to help you skip all the overwhelm and grow with confidence. Let's dig in. Hi there. Welcome back to Grow with Vibrant Rainbow Gardens podcast. I'm Vandana, your garden coach, permaculture designer, and a fellow Houston area gardener and educator. October is honestly one of my favorite gardening months here on the Gulf Coast. Okay, yes, I do say this about almost every single month except maybe summer months. But summer is finally starting to back away. Hurricane season is over and the nights have started to cool down. I can finally spend a few minutes in the garden without sweating through my clothes. It's the perfect time to transition from your summer garden beds into your fall and winter garden. So, I've been wondering, what can I plant right now? Grab your gloves, maybe your favorite drink, some seeds, and let's dig in. You know what's wild? Well, gardeners up north are tucking their gardens in for the winter. Here in the south, in the Houston area, we are just hitting our stride. Our days are still very warm, but the nights are starting to get cooler. That's the perfect sweet spot for a lot of plants, including herbs, greens, fruit veggies. If you plant strategically this month, you can harvest right through the holidays and into our winter. I'll be honest, I used to think October was the end of the growing season, but a few years ago I tried sneaking in some beans and cilantro, and they absolutely loved. That one little experiment completely changed how I started growing all year long in the Houston area. So, here's what I'm planting this October in my own beds and what I'm recommending to my coaching clients. So, greens and brassicas. We are talking kale, collards, Swiss chard, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. Start most of these as transplants, but kale and chard they do really great from seeds too. For herbs, I'm going to do a lot of cilantro, dill, fennel, parsley. I still have basil going like crazy. They love the warm days and cool nights, and you'll be amazed how lush they get by November. Um, for pollinator flowers, I'm going to do a lot of calendula, nasturtiums, and my zinnias are still super strong from summer. These add color and invite beneficial insects that help your garden stay balanced. I will also be doing a lot of quick win veggies and roots. I'm talking about bush beans, peas, radishes. They sprout super fast and produce quickly, and honestly, they keep your confidence growing too. And by the end of October, I'll be planting garlic and maybe onion sets. for the next planting. So now let me give you a peek into my own garden because honestly it's buzzing with activity right now. This year I'm going big on kale, multiple different varieties. I've got um, lacinato kale, red Russian kale, and a few other classic green types for I'm talking about smoothies, curries, sautés. Um, I love mixing them in my raised beds and my salad bowls. I recently made a kale pesto, and I'm super excited to grow my own basil and kale for that particular pesto. If you need the recipe, um, send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and I will send it right to you. Um, I love mixing up all my greens and um, different colored basils and herbs for my salads. I'm also planting several types of radishes this year. I'll be doing those French style delicate ones for quick snacks, some purple and black radishes for variety, and also those long white daikon style radishes in my perennial beds to help loosen up the heavy clay soil. This year, I'm finally trying rainbow carrots after a couple of years of break. I have these tall raised beds with perfect, fluffy, well draining soil mix, and these are ideal for growing these long, colorful roots. And I'm already dreaming of those vibrant harvests. Now, I have to actually brag a little bit. Please pardon me. I have these two collard plants um, from fall of 2023. I want to say they are Georgia collards. They are still alive. They survived freezes, drought, neglect, even the move to a new home. They are my garden warriors. I'm patiently waiting for them to go to seed so I can save and replant them. But they seem to be enjoying their eternal youth. And yes, my garlic order is arrived and it's safely tucked into my refrigerator. My new seed packets are all lined up and my onion order is in. My garden to my garden table, also known as my laundry room, looks like a gardener's Christmas morning. It's full of seeds, it's full of labels, and that electric sense of new beginnings. Okay, so while all that fall planting is on my mind, I'm still harvesting plenty from my summer garden. My okras are unstoppable. I'm still picking about 10 pods every single day. And my eggplants, they're having their best season yet. I have around 20 sitting in my fridge right now, just waiting for something to cook with. I have been collecting basil flowers too, drying them to make this gentle, fragrant tea. I always leave a few blossoms on each variety so I can save the seeds for next year. My plumerias are still blooming. They make my whole garden smell heavenly. And I have like few new additions this year that are like amazing. The real excitement, my ridge gourds. And they're also called ridged loofah gourds. They're producing like crazy. I just harvested 10 of them today. And I've been making my favorite childhood chutney with them using lentils, coconuts, and spices. This is in the sponge loofah type. It's the one. It's the ridged one that tastes like cross between zucchini and cucumber. This nice little crunch. It's been about 3 or 4 years since I last grew them, and I'd honestly forgotten how much joy they bring. Just when I thought the season was slowing down, my tomatoes and zucchinis that I planted just a few weeks ago has already started flowering. So I'm expecting another round of produce very soon. Oh, and surprise, I've got three watermelons growing right now. They are super late for my area, but I'll take them. Every gardener knows if your gardener still gives in October, you celebrate every single bite. That's the magic of gardening here in the Gulf Coast. One season flows right into the next. You're planting, harvesting, dreaming all at the same time. So, when you're deciding what to plant, just remember these three things. First, match your crops to the temperature trends. October in Houston is warm, sometimes hot by the day, cool by the night. Perfect for almost every plant. Greens, herbs, roots, they love the mild weather. Plant what you actually eat. If you love soups and stir fries, grow kale, parsley, onion. If you love tacos, add some cilantros and radishes. Your garden should match your kitchen, not your Pinterest board. Third, mix fast growers with slow growers. While broccoli and cauliflower take their time, your beans and radishes will give you those early wins that keep you motivated. So, whether you're planting your kale, radishes, or just dreaming about your first garden, remember this: Houston's growing season never really ends, just shifts gears. If you like a guide to help you plan each month's crops, download my free Houston planting calendar. And if you want one on one help designing and planning your garden, I would love to work with you through my coaching sessions or seasonal workshops. I will also add a link to my succession planting workshop in the show notes that will show you how to keep growing all year long. Keep it simple, keep it seasonal, and as always, happy planting, my vibrant rainbow gardens. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Grow with Vibrant Rainbow Gardens. I hope it gave you some fresh ideas and grounded confidence to take that next step in your garden. If you loved today's topic, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. It helps other local gardeners find the show. Want to go deeper? Grab one of my free resources, book a one-on-one consult, or check out my latest workshops at vibrantrainbowgardens.com. All the links are waiting for you in the show notes. Until next time, keep planting, keep growing, and trust your garden instincts.